Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Heyoka High Priestess. I am Christy. I'm a healer, seer, and Heyoka empath, and we speak on the truth, divine justice, holy spirit, spirituality, and healing. Okay guys, I got some downloads for you, y'all. And let's just start off by saying, first off, you guys are survivors. Okay? You, me, both. Alright? And you didn't let these hoodlums get to you, okay? So you survived a situation that was intended to destroy you. To destroy you, literally. How these people have even survived this far in their life, I don't know. But a whole lot of masks that they had to wear. Yeah, well, those are all falling off. So you have a very kind, compassionate, and generous heart, as we know. Someone close to you allegedly hid things from you and intended to harm or sabotage you, as we know. Okay, so the speaker claims people were involved in occult practices or spell work against you, presented as spiritual belief, not established fact. Okay, trust that life is unfolding according to divine timing. Have faith and keep moving forward. All right, you have the ability to transform negative experiences into personal growth, which you've been doing, all of you guys, me, myself, and I as well. Okay, your worth and purpose come from God. Okay, you guys, seriously, you appointed and anointed, okay, by the Most High. All right, and so your worth and purpose come from God, not from credentials or other people's approval, which they falsely stand in. Everything you need is already within you. Okay, you guys. That's why God keeps saying, like, go within. You have nothing to fear. And that's all these people want, is you to get scared when they are the ones scrambling to not be found out and to not be humiliated, because that is their biggest fear, is to be humiliated and outed for exactly what they've done to y'all. Okay? And myself. So let's see. So your hardships are becoming lessons that lead to future blessings. You may not have all the answers yet. You're not supposed to. Be patient and accept uncertainty until the truth is revealed. Okay, that is when the reveal occurs, and you will be handed that mic to stand in your balanced truth. All honesty, all beauty, all knowing. God's appointed and anointed. A man and a woman betrayed you, involved your family, friends, and or an ex. And the hidden lies that they were told on you and the deception will be their end all. Will be their lies and deception, and this will be like in the public, like shown, because these people have not come forth and told the truth, because they don't want to give back what is yours, and that is all the money, the assets, what was for you in your name, as your name will be cleared as well. And do not feel bad for these people. God does not want you to help these individuals, because they do not know when to stop nor help themselves. So it is coming to this. It's going to be newsworthy, like we said, and it is around the corner. But despite betrayal, you guys, you have been spiritually protected this entire time, and you will continue to be. So there's nothing to worry about. So stay present, peaceful, and trust the process rather than forcing answers. You guys, this is around the corner. So please, like, even if you need to do a fasting, like a water cleanse, do that. Just be in your high vibrational, high spirit, and just rest. Just fucking rest. Like, there is nothing to worry. These people are the ones that are still stalking and watching you, and unknowing when this raid will be coming, which will expose them all, and or just they will get tripped up on their own exposure themselves. Because when people are unhealed, as much as, like, even if we speak this stuff out here and they think like, oh, they're not going to get me now because I heard the information. No, because this is fate of theirs. They have defined their fate and they're unhealed. So when you're unhealed, you're not balanced, you're not in the right mindset, you're going to worry, stress, and overthink and run yourself into your own demise, your own exposure. It is just what it is, okay? So, my collective has nothing to worry about, okay? So you will know when the time comes. You will know it will be a gift from God. You will feel all the heaviness and more that is going to lift off of you. There's nothing that you need to do at this time, okay? But stay in your energy. Your energy. You do not need to share energy with anyone else, okay? So, in prosperity, good fortune, and new opportunities are approaching. Like, even like job opportunities, like this is going to be, like I said, newsworthy. Like, people will know you and you will get offers, and you will use your discernment and take your time to make your choices, okay? God is opening new doors, even if you cannot see the path ahead. He said, don't worry. You will know what has come, what I have placed, and it comes from me. You will know the right timing, the right, what the right choices to make. Okay. And there is no rush. All right. There's no rush. This is coming to you. Okay. So, and God is very proud of your perseverance and through your emotional, financial, relational, and personal hardships. You guys all know in your individual lives, your personal lives, what you have gone through, what you've suffered through, what you felt was punishment. No, it was all for your rise. It was already fated for you to be on top. The first will be last, which is them, because they put themselves there, and the last will be first, which is us. So, and God is making sure of it. Your ancestors and all are making very sure that you are on top. Right now, I would just practice gratitude, you guys. And be thankful for yourself. Write out your achievements. Look at your life, even a year ago or even 2 weeks ago, and where you've come, and how strong you are, and how balanced and calm you are. You are not affected by these things. And this is what these people want you to be. They want you to close off and not speak and not stand for your truth and feel bad for the people that you can't even feel bad for, because they haven't even come forward fully, even though you know who's who. But you have nothing to worry about, because they didn't come forward. They will be exposed in all the ways that they don't want to be. So but that's up to that. That's on them. It's on them. They think that continually to scheme or hide away is no, karma knows. Knock, knockity, knock, knock, raid. Practice gratitude. Focus on the good that remains in your life. We always want to look at what we already, be thankful for what you already do have. Just even waking up and being at the air you breathe, that you are alive and you are protected and taken care of. Okay. So when you do feel overwhelmed, okay, remember, lean on God instead of seeking validation out from outside of you. Protect your own energy. God is there to revive you every day, okay? And along with your ancestors and your angels, okay? So when you feel, pain from the past is being transformed into strength, healing, and future success for you directly. Your prayers have been heard, and a breakthrough season is beginning, okay? Regardless if you guys want to or not, this is all good. It's all upheaval from here on out. You did it. We all did it. We've done it. And we know the ones that we know who we are. We know who we continue to strive and be patient. And we did it. And never lose faith, you guys. There's no need to ever lose faith. Faith is what we've had to hold on to. The hope and all of that. But it's gotten easier, right? Over time, because it doesn't have, the fear behind, not knowing, we've released that, because we know we did nothing. We were never wrong. We've always been innocent, okay? But that is giving faith. That is giving faith to the Most High and giving up control, knowing it will all pan out better than we ever expected. Okay? So just get excited. Get excited, okay? It's anticipation time. All right? So don't lose faith. So the toxic people who tried to harm you are experiencing consequences for their actions. Karma has been hitting, and they don't want you to know that. And the money that they don't have, and yeah, they don't want you to know that, but they're sitting in it. really, it's bad. The people who try to control or manipulate you are confused because you remained resilient. They like don't get it. You are untouchable, God says, okay? Like you can't be killed off, pretty much. You can't be unalived. You can't. You're too protected because you were never meant to be. The audacity of these people and how many there were is mind-blowing. Like, what is going on? Like, everyone needs a psych evaluation. Hand to God. Okay? And or we'll just end up in jail. Like, this is worth your life? Well, I guess you guys all wanted a destiny swap anyway, so you don't know what your life is worth. But let this be the biggest lesson that everyone learns. Like, live in your own truth. There is no way outside of you. It is through you and your higher self to heal and recognize all wounds, to become your best and greatest star, like yourself. We are all stars. We just have to recognize we can't be anyone else's star, anyone else's line of destiny. Like, no. We are meant to focus on ourselves, and those people are still going to have to focus on themselves or not. I mean, like, or they can choose not to, and then what? Sit in misery? Like, I don't know where the mindset came from, and that they clung to so strongly that they thought it was going to switch up. Like, and it's unfortunate. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Okay, so. But you are encouraged to trust that you are safe, guided, and exactly where you need to be for your growth. Absolutely. So the Holy Spirit is with you and is guiding you always, you guys. Okay, several names came up. Melanie, Joseph, Anderson, Lou, Kim, Joanne, Bobby, James, Matt, Anita, Ron, Richard, Liv, Roy, Glenn, Rose, and then initials SBTLMJ, numbers 555, change, that's good. So 19, either 1,200 or 12,000. And I think that was considering like money owed to you from either like from the government. You should have even been receiving maybe from taxes or from an investment, like, but it was being withheld from you. Okay, you are going through a period of rebirth. Okay, so if you guys are feeling a little like confirmation drained or just like tired or like a little maybe like feeling depressed, you're depleting all that it's like depleting all those toxicities out of you so you can be replenished and come into a new. So that's why God's saying, please rest, hydrate, even do a water cleanse if you want, flush out your system. Okay. And there might be an uncovering of, let's see, or it's because someone had attempted revenge. Obviously, all of these people did, but including possible exploitation involving intimate images and or video tapes of sexual encounter, or like you and like your ex, maybe he or she held on to videos or sex or images of you that you had sent. They might have been posted to be sold and or being shown to be like sold on like the, those like what is it, cam fan or something, I don't know, like, or you can make money on like being whatever. So they exploited you as if it's you being like selling your own body and like images when it's not. And it's like doing like live streams. It's people that have been trying to impersonate you or stealing your content and using it as their own, which obviously we've known that, and it's been being exposed. Okay, so and they don't worry, they can't use any of this in court or anything. It can't be shown up. It will, but they will get in trouble for it. And also, like, someone tried to break in to your home and try to put up cameras. But I don't think that panned out, okay? And then this also might have been from the past, like had cameras up in your home, but like with behind mirrors. So like check that. Like I know I went through mine and I checked, but either God didn't allow it, but that was like the plan. Okay, anyways, and just make sure you're like locking, like I said before, like locking your doors. Have a camera up yourself, like in your home, you know, and have a camera on the outside of your home. All right, and change your passwords, like, you know, as often as you need. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so obviously there's that duo, couple, or group is they're just obviously had spread gossip, deception, and manipulation because they are lost souls. These people lack self-confidence, okay? And so they hate your light because they don't know how to thrive in their own, unfortunately. Okay, so they think taking down yours, wasting their energy and time, not focusing on healing themselves, is the best outcome, but it's all been worth nothing. And none of these people, don't allow these people to show up and try and say like they're sorry and all these things. I mean, yeah, you can let them say sorry, but this is where your discernment sets in and you know the difference. But everything that you will receive back, no need to share with them. And I don't think the Most High wants you to. This is for your use to better the world and use it for platforms to help and where your passion is, putting it towards your passion. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, okay, in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And their spiritual attacks and everything has backfired and it will continue to backfire. They will continue to sit in karma and receive immediate karma to any and all threats or like spell work that they're trying to do on you is going to sit right within their home, okay? It ain't going far, okay? But the energy has to go somewhere. Like everything's being stopped because of your divine protection, okay? So be fearless. You guys, be fearless. Like seriously. Be fearless and do not hold back on, like, they fear you. They fear you, okay? They fear you, which is, like, ridiculous. I mean, let them, whatever. Like, this is so old. It's so, like, wow, you know. I just, yet again, can't fathom nor care to fathom why they, like, it's like so past wounds and all this bullshit. Who the fuck turns to each other and is like, you want to do this against the collective? Good idea, right? What if that motherfucker next to you was like, what are you talking about? That's a criminal act. Like, literally, like, this is like stupidity at its like finest, okay? No one's feeling bad for these people. They, like, how many years, how many days, how many hours, how many seconds have they had to be better human beings? And maybe some of them have, and thank you to the PI that fucking cannot be fooled and is literally taking this one home and is doing what they should, actually doing their job and going to be a hero. And you will be honored for your devotion and for seeking the truth and making this right for the innocent. That was exactly what you were supposed to do, even if you are not in the legal system, like by law, like an act like PI, like or you were just like within the scenes of the people and saw what it was and are doing right by yourself and by others. You absolutely being seen by the Most High God, and you will be seen for doing the right thing, like totally. And you couldn't be bribed. So good job. Truly. I thank you. And so, yeah, the backfires are all like coming for these people. Okay. Like there is no way out. There is no buying anyone out. There's no bribing people anymore. It's just, you guys met your end. So to the collective, these people, these groups of people that thought like they underestimated you. They underestimated your strength, but that was a part of the plan. Like this is God's plan. Like I don't see why, like it's kind of like, where's the brains behind these mechanisms, like these thought processes, these group thinks? Like, it's like, there has to be common sense somewhere, somehow, like, or just fear in the knowing, like, why is the collective still alive? Maybe we should stop what we're doing because it's not working. You know what I mean? Like, and you guys all had time. Like, God was just waiting. Like, you would have been freeing your souls. You were freeing from the humiliation that is going to hit. That probably has already hit, and the karma will continue to exceed, because you were also just supposed to tell the truth, do the biggest thing, the one thing that you guys fear the most, but you got yourself in this mess, not thinking that the could be the exact thing that you never wanted to be found out, is that you did some shady, shicey shit. I would have thought, if I don't see the money coming in, if people are, going through their downfalls, it ain't happening, Captain. You know what I mean? It's like, pull back, retreat. Like, have a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, all the way to Z, babies. Okay? Like, never would I ever step into something like this. I'd rather be naive and, like, ridiculously, like, just, like, a people pleaser maybe for the rest of my life than, like, be facing fucking 3D, like, jail time, exposure, humiliation, your mask all falling off, to being shown, like, your reputation destroyed for life. Like, that your biggest fear is being exposed. Every time, to the collective and myself, every time we just rose like we would any other fucking day and got up and was like our presentable selves to the world and didn't freak out and just rose above it and said, and like got on here, or like just did our normal jobs, or just like didn't take revenge, you conquered. And every day, their downfalls came. That was the payoff from like you standing in your truth that you always were, that these people chose not to see or value, and they didn't even have to see it or value. They chose to literally do the opposite and come fully for you, and just to keep coming for you in such a negative, hasteful way. And it's like, where are you winning ever, people? I can't. I just can't. I cannot. And now these people will have to sit back at their shitty tables or behind bars or in the pits of hell that they chose, because they didn't choose to, first off, they didn't choose to say, that could take me down a criminal path. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Some of them maybe opted out. Good for you guys. I hope to like meet you one day. Make amends maybe. But like to the others, like, you didn't have that natural, normal thought to say, this could go really wrong. No, you said you double, tripled fucking down, and you will probably continue to do that. And you will be still watching us rise beyond, and every single penny will be given back, plus interest, plus gratuity, plus like everything. The beach house, the fucking ranch, the properties, the homes, the assets that you stole. Where you guys will have no dignity to stand on. You hide out now. Karma knows your door. The PI, the investigation, the officials that have been behind this, the undercover agencies, like, prepare yourselves for prison. I just could never. But that pride, that fucking greed and pride. What is that shit? Who has, have you guys ever thought to go to why didn't any of you guys try and go to an exorcism? I know one. It's like, we are here to heal. Get those spirits off of you. It's like we were all on the Truman Show. A lot of money, huh? A lot of money. Oh, and I think it was my sister who said, Well, why would you, if your father's not your father, then why would you think that you would receive, like, inheritance? I go, well, motherfucker, it's called my name was on it. It doesn't matter if my father was, my name was on it. Me, the daughter. So what are you talking about? And, we should check into that because I'm pretty sure Daddy-O is not legally a trustee. What are we saying? What are we saying? Yeah. You guys had it all, and you all have families, and you all fucking lied. And you all want to poke fun at us believing in God and the cosmos, and who's fucking laughing now? Because this was like way beyond us. This is to know who the fuck God is. Okay? Yeah. And God loves to come through his people. That's us. The good ones. That's why we have nothing to worry about. Seriously, it's like I'm so like whatever about this. Like, in all of you, my collective, be whatever. Be grateful. Get rest. Because your motherfucking ships are coming in, and you are going to have choices and options and opportunities you won't even know what to do with. You're getting it all. The money, the male, the female, like the love, the career, the legacy. To stand on, behind, in front of, proudly, humbly, fiercely, to make and show up for this world, for this new earth, in the right, proper way. Because no one will ever fucking come for you or stomp on your name ever again, or lie on you ever again. They will honor you from behind the jail cell, or shake your hand because they heard of you through the grapevine, and they will turn into themselves and say, look up to you and say, thank you. And I hope that my children or myself can even be a better person. Yeah, because you never were any of these fucking lies. And the cherry on the fucking top is that you cleared all your fucking karmas, your lineage's karmas, you freed your ancestors, and you will not have to worry about your children being any of the having to break karmic curses, anything. They won't even be karmic. They will be legacy worthy fucking birth. Okay? And yes, to all of my anointed and appointed, you will probably homeschool them, and you will have the money, the means to do that, and you will do an at-home birth with, yes, the right proper nursing, all of that. Okay? Nobody gonna be switching out your baby. Okay? And there will be every single ancestor in holy of the holy realms will be there when that baby is birthed to have that child blessed. And obviously even, and why don't we, by the way, why don't we have a priest, or like a priest, like we have all the other things, like when it comes, because in like the birth room, right, we have all the family, we have all, like, they take the baby away before they even put it in the mother, let the mother hold the child, which is very fucking weird. But I wonder why. Oh, because they can do their little switcheroos, or like siphon the child somehow. 1, 2, 3 on the freaking clock as I just spoke that. But yes, isn't that kind of weird? Because the day up, when someone births a child, that is the biggest portal, and all entities, dark, light, in between, talking seen and unseen, are definitely in that room at that fucking hospital, amongst the crooked, as some are. Yeah. Okay. Just waiting to feed off of that child. They must be prayers on prayers upon that child. I have ringing in my right ear. confirmation. I'm just saying that should be the most holy day. That is the highest frequency. Before authenticity, highest frequency. Love is below that. But the highest frequency, there's two, you guys. The highest frequency is a baby's birth when they cry, and when, say, someone passes away, their death, when the soul is released, and their body is left, okay? Two of the highest frequencies are in this realm, okay? So, yeah. And it's crazy too, because we bring priests in, like when we have a passing, right? We did with my mother. But you would think there would be a fucking priest, but that's why it's most important. And your children, the appointed and anointed, your children that will not have to break these karmic cycles, you will have a happy home, happy life, and they will be gifted. Some of y'all's babies, if you ask for them, right? Like, it all has to start, we have to ask for these things. It all has to start in the spiritual realm, right? And it trickles down, okay? Like, the seed has been planted, but if you know you want to have children, all that, some of you guys, they're going to be the ancestors, like the ascended masters above, like, that are going to come down and be your children, right? And then, yes, they'll have to, but they will not, confirmation, they will not have to go through the fucking trenches of what we had to go through if you chose to walk your path and break these generational curses. Okay? Yeah, this is the overall gift, and you are untouchable. No one will come for you. And you are here to implant more seeds and make this world a better place with your family that you will grow. Your family, okay? And you're going to even make the fact that you've done what you've done to, like, make the changes. Like, yes, some of you had to fully walk away from the actual family, the karmic family you were raised in, but some of you will make changes within that family as well. Not saying that the ones you had to fully walk away from, but, like, they'll still be somewhere in this world. They can make their own changes. That's like this. We are here for change. Okay. But don't worry. God is taking care of all that. I'm just saying. But, or you will be with, you're going to have your soul tribe. Like, you will never have to worry again. You will be completely safeguarded, okay? Like, your person that comes in is going to be your protector. Like, the world will know your name, okay? You guys will be awarded, like, literally microphone in hand, like, speaking on your truth, like your story. Like, some of you guys are going to become celebrities, like no joke. Obviously, you're chosen wherever you feel safe, right? In like in your path, like, it's people are private. Some people are private, especially after, like, the turmoil and shit that we had to go through. But we're making a new world, okay? There will be new celebrities, like these fucking witches and warlocks that are not using their occult knowledge for good. Like, this is the exposure that's occurring. So there will be no more of this dark fucking magic. I mean, there's always going to be people that, like, do what they're going to do, but it's going to be less, because of, like, it's just this generational bullshit that's been going on for so long. When all these people had to do was sit down and say, my pride is not greater than my future life of just living. And everyone had the same opportunity, the same amount of time in the day to turn their lives around. You guys, we do. And trust me, to be chosen, okay, is not a pretty sight. You literally have to choose yourself every day, and, like, everyone, and you still have this big heart. You're still loving. You still want to, like, protect everyone in your wake, when all they see is they see that they feel threatened by your light, or they have to go through their own turmoil to come back into your life to, like, respect you. Yeah. So it's a very lonely world. It can be a lonely road. But we're here to be connected to the divine, to believe in ourselves, the God within, the God without, do right by humanity, by Mother Gaia that she breathes for us and we walk on, and stop being so competitive with every single other person that we think is happier or has more than us, because the more you choose to try and steal from someone else or like be angry at someone else, you are hindering and halting your time on this earth plane to compete with yourself, better yourself, and rise above it all. That is the only way up and out. To the extent and the point of even escaping the matrix, and everyone has the same opportunity, that is the only way to not even have to come back to this fucking realm ever again. Like, when you learn all your lessons, like, and don't worry, there's not like a real heaven up there, to never have to come back to your soul being fully fulfilled, breaking the generational curses. 1:43 on the clock right now. But it is to never have to come here again. Confirmation. Confirmation. Is to break that ceiling, the glass ceiling, to get fully to your star. And you've learned your lessons, you know, your curses are broken, but to fully connect to your highest self. And yes, it's a process, right? We have to, you know, go through all, you know, the awakenings. So to instead of taking the long path, and I will tell you, because I took the long path, of course, like, start meditating now, connecting, grounding, and releasing all people, places, and things that are not serving you. If you really want to not have to come back here, and to remember and learn all your lessons again in a new body, new form, what have you, you start now. So it's never worth stealing and taking from others, because I'm telling you right now, even to all the people that built anything off of any stolen money, and this is from even generations before, because this is really what God is breaking. Is like, this has been a long time coming. This is not just like, but it ends with us. It ends with me as well. Okay. Like, it ends with our generation for this. Okay. So all this faulty bullshit. Okay. That is never mind. But all of that will crumble before these people's eyes. So if you built on and you lied and stole and you did your little, you know, tried to be the heir and like the empress and all these things, wearing the actual true empresses and the high priestess, priest and priestess essence, building and creating things and trying to be the healers, the false lights out there, your shit is going to crumble in the front of your face, in the front of the world. Like, biggest humiliation ritual at hand. Okay? You don't know when, you don't know where, you don't know, but everyone else does. Okay? The ones that have been like the PI, all these things, it's on God's divine timing when everyone is aligned properly. Okay? You might even think you're still on the up and up. Go for it. Like, part of God's plan. No one knows God's divine timing. No one knows. Okay? It's when everyone is in proper alignment, in their places. Boom. The first will be last, and the last will be first. You know? Okay. Actually, you guys do know this. You just are like I don't know. It's like, it just boggles my mind. It boggles my mind. You guys can still, like, you know, like, expose yourselves, say you're sorry. That is the only way out. If you, like, literally expose yourself and tell the truth. Yeah. So, to the ruthless fucking evil ones. Oh, last note. We'll end on you, sir or ma'am, priest out here that, like, thinks that you should be, that we should be, like, giving you, like, helping you. Like, what are we talking about? You make a living off of helping people. You're as a priest or a so-called artist or an artist that are part of a church. But these two people are hedonists, okay? And they judge everyone. They're giving you advice that is wrong. And they stand as these priests but their personal lives are literally the opposite of like anything good. Like it's like the ultimate betrayal of God. Of like human decency, courtesy, all the things. These people are inhumane and they thrive off of seeing people suffer. These are Satanists, like lovers. And some of them are bisexual, gay, and they cannot come out of the darkest closet of them all. Just come out. It will be exposed. And the reason why you feel so angry or the need be to be living in such a false reality with all the masks on and the audacity to be like asking people to like save you or like to like look at you with like as you're the victim of all of this. I mean, like, I guess keep going with it. Like, you know how like offensive that is to the people once all of this is exposed. They're going to be like, what the actual fuck? But it's also a really good, important way for the world to learn. Just because someone wears a title or a badge or I don't know, like shows up as like a nice person with the multiple personality disorders going on in the background and they're not taking their medication. Yeah, we're not so trusting. We shouldn't be so trusting of others, should we? We need to learn discernment. And we're going to trust our own intuition the first time around. Just because you look like a pretty face, all that glitters isn't gold. You guys, 101. This is like, hello, this is what God is trying to get us all to see ourselves and not need validation and ask questions from every other fucking person in the world. Start asking yourself because you are your greatest self. Believe in yourself, trust in yourself. And if not, hi ancestors, hi all realms that fucking always protect me. Hi underworld. The underworld, the devil is someone to go to, is a whole realm to go to that is a part of you. It is your shadow that you must heal so we don't end up as false 3D humans living in false narratives that we have harnessed for so long, standing as priests when we behind the scenes under the fucking church are really practicing witchcraft and being Satanist and are so far away from our truth that we are unaliving people, that we are stealing, killing, sacrificing animals, and thinking we are in our own fantasy land of greatness, that we are God. Holy shit, you guys. Seriously. Seriously, everybody, especially the justice system, that whole shit is about to be like fucking demolished as well. Everyone needs to have a psych evaluation. And to God. God said yes. We all need to come to God, which is ourselves, our higher selves, okay? And love ourselves so fucking much that we will thrive in our truth, our honesty. Because when we stand in our authenticity and say, even if you, and I know that's hard to say, like, I like the opposite sex, especially if you're an older generation, I know. But we are not going to allow ourselves to be so far from ourselves, because if we don't break that mask off of us, that mold that was like embodied onto you because you weren't allowed to be your true little boy or little girl self. And I'm sorry about that. But if you do not break free from that and stand in exactly who you are, you're going to build the mask and you will become like a predator of this world. Because no one deserves to feel like such an outsider. But remember, or like to feel like it becomes, or has to feel all these urges and ends up becoming a predator of this world, of our society. You guys, we are to rid ourselves of all of this, of all the shit that was built upon generations, all the fear mongering, all the assumptions, all the judgment, all the fucking labels. Aren't you tired? Aren't you sick of it? Free yourself. I don't care if you know where you end up in this world because you've done some of the heinous shit and stolen all that. You're gonna free yourself today and say out loud exactly who you are. Just to yourself in the mirror and say, I know I've maybe done this, that, and the other, but I'm not a bad person. And I get to free myself and stand in my truth. Because I am no longer living under whose thumb? The thumb of what our society has made us to be the false people, to live in a false reality when all of us are just wishing and praying to be seen of exactly who the fuck we are. But we've gone so far away, forgotten who we are, that we have to continue the mask and continue the false sickness that erodes from it, from staying in it. Free yourself. And you are accepted by God, and you are accepted by me, by you. You accept you. Okay. Because that's the truth. All right. I love you. I love you guys so much. I don't care if you win against me, if like even the collective, my collective would say, the ones that understand, we never thought we were better. We never even knew. We were the naive ones, not even knowing this shit was going on until, of course, God is going to show us all. Just like he's going to show you and open your hearts and show you guys. You never had to be fighting you never had to fight outside of you. You had to see you and honor you for exactly who you are. Because you're just as beautiful and brave as any of us, okay? I love you.
I'm not doing this for fame, not for the headlines they write. I'm walking through the fire into a brand new life. I'm fixing all the pieces that the cynic tore apart. I'm rebuilding this whole universe right inside my heart. Not to impress the masses or prove what I can do. No, every single step I take is just for you.